welcome to Risk of Rain 0 to 100 real quick. You know, it's a new series, totally original. You know, it's fresh out the kitchen. You know, it's the remix to Ignition. And I was today years old when I learned that Ignition was a song by R. Kelly. And you may be asking, well, how the fuck did you not know if you knew the song? Well, I've listened to the song a bunch of times, a lot of times, but not once have I realized, I don't know how this happened, but not once have I realized there was a song by R. Kelly. And mind you, I've never listened to another R. Kelly song, and I only know R. Kelly because, because he's a predator. And, that's the only thing I know him by. And I thought, like, he was on some gangster shit, But no, this is the guy that made the song Ignition. This is the guy that sings, it's the remix to Ignition, popping straight out of the kitchen, or whatever it is. And it's just, oh my god, my worldview was shifted, ladies and gentlemen. It is a weird day for me, really. And we are starting off with the gasoline, first ever item on this profile. This is a fresh profile, as you can see. I have the default moveset of Commando, which is, oh my god, I can't wait to not use this ever again. I can't wait to never use Phase Blast ever again, or the roll, because they are absolutely garbage compared to the alternate abilities. They're just so much worse. I guess it's intentional because, well, Commando is your first character and you're incentivized to get better abilities. You may not know that, the alternate moveset is better, but you're gonna know that this sucks and you're gonna keep dying over and over again, which is what happened to me until I, unlocked Huntress. I dare say that I'm a pretty good player, but with this default Commando, I just kept dying over and over again. Like, I unlocked Huntress, which is supposed to be pretty easy, just beat 3 stages, that's it. But I got Huntress on my 3rd fucking run. It was crazy, it was an eye-opener, and it reminded me of how bad Commando is. I was like, Commando's not that bad, I play it from time to time. But, it's only because of Phase Blast that Commando isn't straight garbage. And it was on the 3rd run that I managed to unlock Commando's utility. I don't know how it took me 3 runs, but I did it. And then, this is what happened. Instant classic. We got a Hopu Feather, and then there we go. We unlocked one of the best items in the game. And then, apparently, I didn't unlock Huntress on the 3rd run. I unlocked it on the 4th run. And on the 3rd run, I died to a Vagrant. Like this. Any second now. Oh god. Oh man. Run forward, we got the Tactical Slide. First item, we got really lucky. We got a Goat Hoof. And because we picked up the Goat Hoof, we unlocked the Crowbar. And then we get a bunch more Goat Hoofs. And then not a whole lot happened. We just killed the Vagrant, fucked off, and, moved on to the next stage. And this is the moment where the default Commando run just fell apart. I do no damage. It took me so long to beat the stage. Especially the boss, because I got Clay Doomstrider as the boss. And goddamn, it took me like 3 minutes to fucking kill it. I almost fell asleep. It was 12 a.m. It was already getting late. I almost fucking fell asleep trying to kill the Doomstrider. Oh my god. Stage 4, as you can see, we still don't have any damage. Like, this run is already dead. Now we're just trying to salvage it. Because it's dead, and we gotta get Huntress. Otherwise, this is gonna happen over and over again. So we have to kill this boss. And what do you know? We got the perfect boss. We got the simp. Like, thank God. I like had a sigh of relief. Because we have the simp. Because the simp is super easy, especially if you have like convoluted terrain, I guess. You know, as long as it's not flat, you're good. Because you can like dodge all of his attacks without much effort. You just climb onto, you know, a surface, and then he pretty much can't hit you because his range attack sucks. I don't gotta play this shit anymore. I'm so sick and tired of Commando. Even though it's been like four runs, I know, but even then, it's garbage. Look at this! I deal no damage. And you're gonna see in just a moment that, you know, I'm still gonna deal no damage because just Commando sucks. Ah!
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Wait, hold on. We just unlocked Commando. You know, it's probably best to take a look at the abilities first. Bandito's passive is Backstab. His attacks always critically strike when he attacks behind an enemy. His primary is a shotgun that has 5 pellets, each dealing 100% damage, half a second per shot, with a 4-shot capacity. So that's 1000% damage per second over 2 seconds. Obviously, with the Backstab crits, henceforth crit stabs, you can deal 2000% damage per second with a shotgun. He does have alternate abilities except for his utility, but I'll get to the alternate abilities after I explain his default kit. His secondary is an AoE slash in a short distance in front of him, dealing 360% damage. It also has an additional benefit from critical strikes, being that it applies a new debuff called Hemorrhage, which deals 2000% base damage over 15 seconds, which is able to stack just like Bleed. Hemorrhage is possibly the strongest debuff in the game, which is why you should always go for backstabs whenever possible. His utility, Smoke Bomb, is his bread and butter of his kit, which when activated, deals 200% AoE damage around him and makes him go invisible for 2 seconds. You can end the invisibility prematurely by using another ability, and when the invisibility wears off, you deal 2000% AoE damage again. Also, whenever you go into and out of invisibility, you get a small lift to make it easier to reach flying units, and the AoE is a sphere around you, so it's pretty easy to damage and kill flying units as Burrito. His special fires a single bullet from his revolver, which deals 600% damage, increasing up to 1800% damage based on enemies' missing health. On top of that, when you get a kill with a special, all of your ability cooldowns reset, including the special, which is pretty insane if you ask me. So default Band-Aid has a very aggressive playstyle. You're immensely rewarded for getting up close and personal with your enemies and being in the fray. You can easily kill hordes of enemies even without AoE proc items, and bosses with telegraph attacks are a breeze. That being said, his stats are on par with Commando, so he's pretty squishy, and most of the time it's a 2-shot or a 1-shot if you get dinked or random damage.
This is where the fun begins.
Time for a quickfire round so we can get to the meat of things. His alt primary turns his shotgun into a rifle with the same fire rate and capacity, but it shoots 1 bullet dealing 330% damage that has no damage fall off. It's unlocked by successfully killing 15 enemies in a row with his default special. You can kill enemies with your other abilities in between, but all of your special shots to hit something must be the killing blow. His alt secondary turns his AoE slash into a ranged dagger, dealing 2/3 of the damage and behaving the same way with crits, applying Hemorrhage. It's unlocked by dealing the killing blow to an enemy that has 20 Hemorrhage stacks. His alt special deals the same damage as his default special, but whenever you kill something with it, instead of resetting your cooldowns, it gains a 10% damage buff the next time you use it. It can stack indefinitely, but the catch being that the damage buff resets every stage. It's unlocked by dealing the killing blow to Mitch with your default spectral. Fuck. Okay, so the run that you're seeing right now is numero 7 on this profile, and we have some catching up to do. If you've noticed, the background footage has always been this profile's runs, and you've actually seen me unlock some of the Bandit's alternate abilities, but as it stands right now, as I'm recording this, on this profile, I am missing the alternate secondary. There's a very good reason for that. The alternate secondary is pretty hard to pull off, and I actually want to get the command artifact so I can make it a lot easier. So the run that you're seeing right now was supposed to be the run where I unlocked the artifact of command, but I ended up dying on Sky Meadows. So we need a couple more runs to unlock the Bandit stuff, the Bandit alternate secondary, and then we'll get rid of Bandit unless we really need him later, because we have unlocked all of his abilities. Anyways, that's it for me today. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I hope to see you in the next video, and bye bye.